Hi, my owls. I am so excited for today's lesson. If you were here for morning meeting yesterday, then you know what we've done. We were working on some graphing based on things that we like. So during morning meeting, we talked about trying foods and being really brave and listening to our grown-ups and not throwing fits. But we also talked about our favorite vegetables. So today's challenge is that we're going to do some charts. We're going to make some special boxes. And you are going to go around and ask the people in your house, your family, what their favorite fruits are. Now, I picked 4 fruits. I picked oranges and apples and bananas and blueberries. But you could pick 4 of any fruits that you like. Maybe you want to have kiwis on there, or maybe raspberries or strawberries or watermelon. Any 4 fruits that you would like. Okay, once you have a picture of your fruit, see if you can guess what letter your fruit starts with, or if you'd like to ask your grown-up, they can help you spell it. All right, and then your next job, once you have your whiteboard ready with your fruits, is go talk to the other living things in your house. Go talk to the people, and even, you know I'm going to ask Aretha what her favorites are. So, my favorite fruit out of oranges, apples, bananas, and blueberries, I think is apples. And do you know what? Aretha's favorite fruit? Apples too. But my mom's favorite fruit is bananas. And my dad's favorite fruit is oranges. Now I have 2 sisters, and my sister Jamie's favorite fruit is blueberries, and my sister Lucia's favorite fruit is apples. All right, how many votes do we have for oranges? 1. How many for apples? 1, 2, 3. How many for bananas? 1. How many for blueberries? 1. All right, now comes the very fun part. We get to make a chart to figure out which fruit was our favorite fruit. So once you've asked everybody to vote, you can get a piece of paper, and we're going to make a chart. So we have 4 fruits. That means I need 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. All right, now I'm going to make a rectangle out of my lines. And I'm going to add 1 line here so that I can put a spot for each fruit. Here we have our oranges. Next we have our apples. Next we have bananas. Next we have, what are those little delicious treats called? Blueberries. Next I have my blueberries. Okay. Now friends, how many votes did the oranges get? How many lines do you see? 1. That's right. So I'm going to color in 1 square next to my oranges. How about apples? How many votes for apples? 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to make 1 square, 2 squares, 3 squares, and color those in. Okay, bananas, bananas. How many votes for bananas? 1 square for bananas. And what about blueberries? How many votes for blueberries? 1 vote for blueberries. Okay. Which fruit got the most votes? That's right, apples. Apples got 3 votes. I'm going to write a number 3 next to my apples, and I can tell because it got 3 squares colored in, that is the most votes. Oranges and bananas and blueberries each got one. So in my family, we love apples the most. All right, lovies, I have one more question for us to vote on. Now, these are going to be things that we love to do. And this is especially important for the grown-ups in our house because we need to try to find a way to make sure our grown-ups are getting enough time to do things that they love. And that we're getting enough time to do the things that we love, that help our bodies feel calm and that help us feel happy and ready to be good helpers. So I made a list of 4 things, and you can choose any 4 things that you think people in your family might like, things that help us feel calm and happy. So I picked reading books, or going for a walk, or hi, talking on the phone, or gardening. Those were the 4 activities that I picked to say, which of these do you love doing the most? Now, I think you might know what I love doing the most. Reading. But you know what my mom loves doing the most? Gardening. My sister Jamie loves talking on the phone. Aretha loves going for a walk. And my dad loves going for a walk too. All right, let's see, I got my vote. I got Aretha's vote. I got my sister Jamie's vote, and my dad's vote, and my mom's vote, and my sister Lucia. She also loves going for a walk. All right, now comes the fun part. We get to make our chart. All right, so last time we made our chart with our apples and oranges and bananas and blueberries, but this time, we are going to make a chart with our activities. What are the things that we love to do? All right, now I have 4 activities. That means I need 4 rows on my chart. So I'm going to start by making a really big rectangle and make sure that inside my rectangle I have 4 lines. 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, and 4 lines. And over here, we have our area. Now, because I don't have enough room to write reading, I'm going to draw an R for reading. I'm going to make a W for walking. I'm going to make a T for talking on the phone. And I'm going to make a G for gardening. Now, last time when we made our chart, we made squares and we filled them in. I think this time I might make circles. So let's see. Help me remember. We had how many votes for reading? 1 vote. 1 circle for reading. How many votes for walking? Going for a walk. 2 votes. 1, 2. All right, let's see. How about talking on the phone? Talking on the phone. 2 votes for talking on the phone. 1, 2. And what about gardening? Gardening. 1 vote for gardening. Okay, let's see. It looks like we have a tie. Walking has 2 circles, and talking on the phone has 2 circles. So walking and talking on the phone are my family's 2 favorite things to get to do. Gardening got 1 vote, and reading got 1 vote. So they got a tie for 2nd place. Look at that. Now, friends, I really want to make sure that you take time to do this chart, to ask your grown-ups what are their favorite things to do. to help themselves feel calm and happy. Maybe it's taking a bath, maybe it's gardening, maybe it's reading, and then I want you to help your grown-up make sure they have time to do some of their favorite things. It's so important, especially right now when we're all in the house together, that we all get to have time to do activities that help us feel calm and happy. All right, my owls, please show me what activities you picked and what your family's favorite things were. If you do the fruit chart, show me what fruits you picked and what your family's favorite fruits were to eat. I love learning about the people in your life, and I love how wonderfully kind you are. All right, my owls, I love you very much, and I'll see you soon.